The Wales family brought Wimbledon to a standstill on Sunday. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Prince William and Kate Middleton entered the royal box at centre court and the crowd rose to its feet. A standing ovation for a family at a tennis tournament. But the real story of the Wales family's Wimbledon 2026 was not just the Sunday final. It was the entire week. 5 separate appearances, 2 completely different outfits, one historic all-Czech women's final that almost nobody saw coming, and somewhere at home, an 8-year-old boy still waiting for his moment. This is Royal News Spot, and today we are breaking down everything that happened across the Wales family's extraordinary Wimbledon 2026. Let me start on Saturday, July 11, because before the men's final on Sunday, there was a women's final that made history in its own right. Kate arrived at centre court solo on Saturday wearing a Roland Moray wool origami peplum drape dress in strawberry red, belted at the waist with a V-cut neckline and a sculpted peplum. She paired it with new Gianvito Rossi suede slingback pumps with gold bow hardware, a tusting leather tote in tope, and bespoke ruby and diamond earrings and necklace. She also wore the All England Club's green and purple ribbon, the quiet detail that has become a signature of her official Wimbledon appearances, marking her role as patron rather than guest. Alongside her in the royal box was her mother, Carol Middleton, her brother James Middleton and his wife Alizée Tevenet, and her sister Pippa Matthews. The match itself made Wimbledon history. For the first time ever, both finalists in the women's singles were from the same country. Linda Noskova and Karolina Muchova, both Czech, met in the championship match. Noskova won, and Kate presented her with the Venus rosewater dish. She posted on Instagram afterwards an unforgettable women's final at Wimbledon. 2 outstanding performances. Congratulations, Linda Noskova, on a remarkable Wimbledon championship. That was Saturday. Sunday was something else entirely. Kate returned for the men's final in an olive green asymmetric dress from Emilia Wickstead with a partial cape silhouette, Van Cleef and Arpels Alhambra earrings and the same green and purple club ribbon. Alongside her were William, George and Charlotte. George wore a smart navy suit with a striped tie. Charlotte wore a bespoke dress by Sarah Burton for Givenchy in bright blue with ruffled sleeves and a delicate back bow. The family entered the royal box and the crowd stood. A full standing ovation. It has become a Wimbledon tradition in itself. This moment when the Wales family walk in and the people who have been queuing since dawn to watch the finest tennis in the world take a moment to acknowledge the family watching alongside them. This reception carried extra weight. In 2024, Kate attended only the men's final, one of her first appearances after her cancer diagnosis became public. The crowd's reaction that day was emotional and widely reported. In 2025, she attended both finals, but not the opening rounds. This year, she was there from day 4. The Q appearance on July 2. Court 18 with Tim Henman. The women's final on Saturday, the men's final on Sunday. A full Wimbledon. On the court, Jannik defeated Alexander Zverev to win his 2nd consecutive Wimbledon title. George and Charlotte had been following the match closely from the royal box, and both looked visibly disappointed when Sinner won, having apparently been supporting Zverev. Charlotte in particular wore an expression that the cameras captured perfectly and that immediately spread across every royal social media account. A future princess, 11 years old, completely unable to hide how much she wanted the other player to win. After the match, Sinner came to meet the family. He asked George and Charlotte if they were still playing tennis. George, who almost never speaks on camera at public events, replied, "Yeah, very much so." He and Charlotte told Sinner they play on weekends. George has been taking lessons since he was 5 and once played with Roger Federer. Kate told reporters in 2019 that Federer was George's favourite player at the time. The family also has their own tennis court at Anmer Hall in Norfolk, which means George and Charlotte will have plenty of time to practice this summer before George leaves for Eton in September. Sinner called it really inspiring for the children to see tennis at this level. He also offered to play with George and Charlotte, an offer that would make any young tennis player's dream come true. Kate told him, "You have had such a fantastic tournament, so really, really well done. Hope you get a good break after this." Kate then presented Sinner with the gentleman's singles trophy. As she handed it over, it briefly wobbled on its base and nearly toppled. Kate burst out laughing. William covered his face. George and Charlotte looked alarmed for a split second, and then the moment passed. It lasted about 3 seconds. It will never stop being funny. And then, right on cue, came the Louis moment. Kate told Sinner, "We brought one for their brother as well." A signed tennis ball for Louis, who had stayed at home. William added with a laugh, Louis would be very upset otherwise. Louis Wales, 8 years old, the same age George was when he made his Wimbledon debut in 2022. The same age Charlotte was when she came for the first time in 2023. And once again, not there. The reason Louis keeps missing the men's final is one of the most charming ongoing stories in the Wales family's public life. Louis does not want to go to Wimbledon as a spectator. He wants to go as a ball boy. Back in 2023, Kate told a ball boy named Joel that Louis tries to practice the standing and staying serious. A ball girl named Jenna also said Kate had told her Louis was already asking about how to become one. He practices the stance, the stillness, the serious expression. He has been rehearsing a role he cannot yet have because he is too young. And the Wimbledon Ball Boy programme does not accept anyone under 14. William and Kate reportedly feel the strict demands of the role, including the requirement to stand absolutely still for extended periods and follow precise protocols on court, are still too much for him right now. The last time Kate was asked about Louis missing Wimbledon, she said he had been left very upset about it. So he stays home and gets a signed tennis ball instead. There is also a detail from this year's tournament that most coverage missed entirely. Kate participated in a digital series called Overheard at Wimbledon Royal Special, in which she wore a microphone that recorded portions of her conversations at the tournament. One of those recorded conversations was with All England club chair Debbie Javans and former British tennis player Sir Tim Henman, who had sat with Kate on court 18 on day 4. The series was a first for Wimbledon's digital content and gave audiences an unusually candid glimpse of Kate in her role as patron. It is worth stepping back and looking at the full picture of the Wales family's Wimbledon 2026. Kate at the queue on July 2, George and Charlotte at the men's final with both parents on July 12, the women's final the day before, the Overheard series, the Shine Camera Club children on day 4, Van Cleef earrings on Sunday, Roland Moret in red on Saturday, Gabriella Hurst on day 4. 5 separate Wimbledon appearances across 2 weeks, every one of them different, every one of them deliberate, and at home an 8-year-old standing in his garden, practicing standing very still. His moment is coming. It is just not here yet. So here is my question for you. Should Louis have made his Wimbledon debut as a spectator this year, or is waiting for his bullboy dream the right call? And was the wobbling trophy moment or Charlotte's disappointed face the better TV moment of the day? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to Royal News Spot, because the truth about the royal family is a story worth telling. This is Royal News Spot. The Crown. Uncovered. See you in the next one.